Again, so far, in terms of our learning targets, we focused on simplify, multiply, and divide. We should be pretty confident with those right now. Okay, and then we just started looking at add and subtract. We practiced finding a least common denominator. So if we start looking at example 7, so we left off here, it tells us to find the sum or difference and to simplify. Okay. The big thing that jumps out in number 7 is I already have a common denominator. That means I don't need to do any work before I can add these together. When I add, right, I add my numerators together, but I keep the denominator the same, right? If I had 1/5 plus 3 more fifths, altogether that was 4/5, right? The denominator stays the same. And that's all I have to do for number 7, because I looked at it and there's not anything I can divide the top and bottom both by yet. Right? But in number 8, right away, subtraction, I want to change to adding a negative. So right away, I'm going to change my subtraction sign to adding a -7 instead. That way I don't forget to distribute the negative if I have to do some work later or anything else like that. Okay. Now, again, already have a common denominator. So when I add those together, I get 2x plus 9 minus 7, right? You don't have to write this step down. You can actually do the positive 9 minus 7 right away. 2x plus 2 all over x plus 1. But this time I'm not done because I can factor the numerator, right? I can take out a 2. If I take out a 2 or divide both of these by 2, that leaves me just x plus 1. So sometimes, even after I've added things together, I can still reduce. This is actually the same or equal to just 2. How can I check my work? Because I don't want to do it all wrong, right? Well, this is where Desmos is nice, right? Go to Desmos. Use that graphing app. You can either download an app on your calculator, you can go to it on your Chromebook, right? And type this in and type this in and just make sure it's the exact same graph, right? That's a good way to check your work, okay, if you're not sure or if you don't want to wait to find out if you were right or not, right? Otherwise, there are a lot of apps and things or websites that you can hold your phone up to a problem, right? And it'll tell you what the answer is supposed to be. Right? You still need to understand how to get there, but it's nice to use it as a resource after you're done just to make sure you did it right. Okay. But again, please push yourself, because just using the app to get the answers, even though like a lot of times it even shows the work and the steps, right? Copying down the steps from an app, like that's not you learning it, and you're not going to remember it next year for your math class. So put yourself in a good spot, right? Use it to check your work, but that's it. Use it to check your work, not to do your work, right? Okay. So this is actually all I want to look at for today. And for practice yet today is to turn to the 7.3 warm-up, because all of these problems already have common denominators. Okay? So add and subtract and then simplify. And actually, let's go through just a couple of them to make sure we know what we're doing there, right? So for number 1, I know it's going to be all over 3n. And what do I get if I add 2 plus 1 plus 7? I get 10. Can I reduce that? Nope, so I'm going to leave it just like that. The nice thing about these worksheets, right, is they have the answers at the bottom, so you know you did it right if your answer shows up, right? Okay. Or something like number 9. Right? If I add the numerators together, I get t plus 5 all over t squared plus 2t minus 15. But that answer doesn't show up in the bottom. So what is that? Oh, I must be able to simplify it more, right? So if I factor, what multiplies to negative 15 that adds up to 2? And that's 5 minus 3. So I have t plus 5 in my numerator, but the denominator factored into t plus 5 times t minus 3. Right, my t plus 5s cancel out. That t minus 3 is on the bottom. It can't magically move to the top. It needs to stay on the bottom. And I just put a 1 as a placeholder on the top. Right. Okay. So the rest of those problems are your practice for today and what I would like to see a picture of, your work for those.